Happy birthday, Grottu. Happy birthday, Grottu. Happy birthday, dear Grottu. Happy birthday to you. Hey, it's the big 2021 Grottu Warlock birthday party here on the Grottu Warlock Broadcasting Network. And now, with no further ado, here's the birthday boy, Grottu Warlock. Yay! Well, hello. Well, so this is what it's like to turn 5,600 years old. '56. If you tried Bubble Up, it's the official sponsor of the Grottu Warlock birthday party. And so that's why I'm drinking Bubble Up. Ah, what a refreshing taste that is. Well, here on the birthday party today, we're going to be looking through a box that I just dug out from the very back right corner of the closet over there. We're going to see what's in it. But first, we're going to have some delicious birthday cake to honor our wonderful birthday here. Yeah.
It's a golden oldie.
Did they call me a golden oldie? Where's my Bubble Up? Bubble Up. Delicious. It's almost like 7-Up. It's almost like urine, but it's an amazing simulation. Well, so far nothing too horrible has happened on Grottu's birthday. The jury came back and convicted Derek Chauvin on all 3 counts. So that headed off all the horrible potential rioting. And a policeman shot a teenager a few hours later, and everybody was ready to go until they saw the footage from the chest cam of the police officer. And this girl had a giant kitchen knife and was like this close to like performing an appendectomy on this other girl. So people said, "Oh shit, that policeman was kind of like the Lone Ranger. He's kind of a hero. He saved the lives of several girls from this girl that was about to stab him."
Aren't you lucky? It's wonderful to have a birthday party. All your playmates come to your house. Johnny, Mary, Paul, Betty, Peter, Susan, Billy, Judy,
Yeah.
Patty, Elizabeth, and Dorothy.
Having a wonderful birthday here on the Grottu Love channel.
The cake looks beautiful with all the candles on it, and the ice cream tastes delicious. Yummy, yummy. Yes, birthdays are lots of fun, and we all wish you a very merry one. Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday.
I like that. Happy birthday, dear. That's very clever. These children's records were very clever back in the 50s. Let me put this plate away, and then I'll return, and we'll go through this box of magazines. How about that? Let's see what's in this box. There. Okay. Okay. This is actually a box I've been looking for. Well, here's a copy of Dig magazine. Oh, it's got an alternate cover. That's how they should do variant covers. If you got to do a variant cover, just put it on the same magazine just so people can flip it over and pretend the other one's the cover. I'm completely against variant covers, but I think I've mentioned that to you before. Well, this is a cool teenage magazine. Dig. Dig was around in the 50s, and let me get this ghost light pointing somewhere else. It's annoying. Dolly Parton let me down. I hear she's getting real political lately. I've always loved Dolly Parton, and I want to go see Dollywood and everything, her amusement park, but I hear she's getting real political lately. Oh well. So this is they've got a brand new monkey fun book. There's Mark Lindsay, Paul Revere and the Raiders. Yeah, they got this color supplement.
Could we say goodbye?
Lots of monkey stuff. And they even have fumetti in here. Quite a lot. They made their own movie, Surf City, and it's a comic book. Who are the stars of it? Yeah, so they made their own kind of beach party movie, and it goes on, page after page. That's cool. Yeah, Dig magazine is cool. And then they got like comics in the back for this alternate cover. This is the new thing. They cut out Spider, and it's just like, man. Yeah. You'll find man. Yeah, I don't know. It's like the new thing. Someone sent me a link, and this is Batman but without bat. It's just man. Have you heard these things? I like the Spider-Man. He's got blood. He's man. Here's a Flip magazine. Damn. Ryan O'Neal was a heartthrob.
What are we talking about? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, someone actually
Come on, man.
did this.
Come on, man. Come on, man. How many push-ups you want to do, pal? Oh, come on, man. Why the hell would I take a test?
Beach Boys.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. What is he doing? Come on, man. Give me a little break here. But everybody knows who this guy is. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Get a life.
Support Donald Trump by listening to WFUN.
Yeah, Flip.
Funford Noise, 106.9 FM.
What else we got here? Here's In, Flying High with the Cowsill Boys. Back in the days when women wanted to put weight on. See, that's what Donald Trump was talking about when he's talking about making America great again. But no, very few people understood. This is the Mojo Navigator R&R News. It's got an interview with Country Joe and the Fish. 10 cents. This is a fanzine from long ago. Look, it's even got a little cool little devil poster. I wonder if it's mimeographed, see? It's like an old comic book fanzine. But it's got a... Where did this come from? What part of the country? Oh, well, I bought this for $2.50 at Half Price Books in 1990. It's got to be worth more than that. Record reviews. The Remains. This must be from like Berkeley. Volume 1, number 11. Oh, November 22nd, 1966. Editor Dave Harris. Yeah, San Francisco, 2707B, McAllister Street, San Francisco, California, 94118. Mojo Publishing Company. Again, 2707B, McAllister Street. So I'm going to look that address up later. I bet the building's still there. Tempest Storm passed away. Very, very sad. Here's you remember 16 magazine. Oh, the Honeycombs were great. This girl here was the drummer. Honeycombs, wow. There's another copy of 16. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, shit. Fuck that. San Francisco swine. This goddamn thing. These fucking hippies. Their fucking staple is gouging through the mylar. This can't be. This has to be put as the very last thing in the box because it damages things. Just fucking damaged the 16 magazine. It's terrible. Fuck. I guess it would happen sooner or later. Sometimes you get them with things cut out, unfortunately, because, yeah, this one's all fucking cut up. These girls pasted their walls with these pictures. So you gotta be careful with these fucking things. Because that was really the purpose of the magazine, is to be cut up and decorate walls. But I guess it tells a story, you know. I guess, you know, some girl, you know, there's nothing good about having your magazine cut up. I'm just trying to make myself feel better. Great Mermaid cover. Paul Revere and the Raiders are great. The life story of Sean Connery. These are different states, the girls that have won radio contests for Miss 16 of America. Did you want a trip to Dreamsville? Paul Revere and the Raiders got a lot of pictures in these magazines. And I think that's partly why they weren't taken seriously by the hippie press. But and then the way they dressed too. But they were great. But the hippies put horrible staples in their magazines that damaged other magazines. So. Davy Jones always holding up cats. Seems like makes him more lovable to teenage girls. This is from May of '67. The biggest monkeys color pinup in the world. What's your problem, little girl? Are you shy and popular? Too fat? Too skinny? Too tall? Too short? In other words, do you need help? Weep and worry no more. Here's your answer. Sent for this marvelous new book. 16's Popularity and Beauty Book. Here's a poster of Peter Tork. Damn. Here's more excitement. His mom invented liquid paper, but you probably know that. We're now in December of '67. So America has just suffered through the Summer of Love, and Comic Crypt of Castle Hills just posted War is Hell. I guess he's showing the Marvel comic War is Hell, or maybe he's just showing war comics in general. I'll have to put that on when I finish with this. Let's see, this one's not in very good shape. Sometimes Batman and Robin got on the covers if you get a 1966 issue. Helps you get rid of pimples, X-ray specs, life-size Ilya and Napoleon poster. But you know, thing is, if this is a magazine aimed at girls, why are there X-ray specs? That's yeah, he was a heartthrob there for one brief shining moment. Now he makes dog food. It's really good. I drive all over the place to find his Gentle Giants dog food. Burt Ward claims that he has dogs that live to be like over 25 years old eating the food, and it does. When our dog eats that Gentle Giants, she just does circles and she goes nuts. Big dress sale. We're going back in time a little bit.
Big round sun shining all day, wide blue skies are stretching away. That's how I hope your birthday will be, and that's your happy birthday wish.
Annette Funicello.
Big high cake, candy candles aglow. Make a big wish.
Yeah, what year? This is probably about 1959, I bet.
On your cake comes
March
and
1960.
that's my happy birthday wish for you. All your friends coming round to say
Anatomy of a Hippie.
have a real exciting day. That's how I hope your birthday will be.
Let's see, where did this come from?
Happy birthday wish from
L. Stewart, 1000 Cedar, Wichita Falls, Texas.
Yellow moon watching o'er you. Big bright stars to guide you too. That's how I hope your birthday'll end. And that's so wish.
And look, you can get wigs and make yourself look like one of the cast of Star Trek.
One more wish and my song is done. May the coming year be a wonderful one. That's how I hope all your life will be. And that's your
The Young Rascals. This is on slick paper. This is Teen was around all through the 50s. I have a whole bunch of teen magazines. There was a teacher I worked with that gave me a giant box of 50s teen magazines. Her mom had an antique store, and she just knew I liked that old stuff. And boy, was that a cool thing. Look at this. This is a... It says... valuable prizes from Batman, Herman, Beatles, Christie, and Tina Go-Go. Batman and Robin invite you to a private, inside look at the way they really live and love. Part 2 of Robin's own true love story. This was owned by one of those people that has acid fingertips. My brother was one of those people. He'd just touch a magazine and all the ink would rub off like he's fucking the Fly or something. That looks like Eric Stanton art. Oh yeah, that style. Yeah, this is a comic strip, Tina a Go-Go. So some of these teen magazines had comics in them. Oh, visiting Batman's pad. Batman and Robin's romantic. Oh shit! This thing's falling apart. Yeah, some of these. It was this way before. I didn't do it just now. I promise. It's Ed Cookie Burns from 77 Sunset Strip. By the way, the other day, no one caught me in it, but I was talking about Noreen Kokorin, and I said she was in Make Room for Daddy. No, it was Bachelor Father. Look at this ad. 22 caliber new 7-shot repeater automatic. The skilled hand of the German gunsmith is responsible for this 22 caliber 7-shot repeater automatic with self-ejecting empty shells. Just 4 inches long, fits easily in the pocket or purse, ideal for sporting events, stage use. Stage use? Not available to California residents. Stage use. Gain more weight. Start gaining weight in 24 hours. I could help you with that. It's kind of easy. Yeah, Ed Cookie Burns was the kind of what Fonzie would later be, like the ultimate and cool. He had his own lingo and beatnik lingo and would and put out some records. You might know the song Cookie, Cookie, Lend Me Your Comb, because he was always combing his hair. Shit, what the fuck's on my head? They got Mary Tyler Moore and a date stamp. How about that? A lot of times these magazines aren't going to be in mint condition unless a really neurotic girl owned them. And most of these were owned by girls, and not to be sexist, but girls did not treat their records and magazines the way that a lot of guys did. Look, watch them grow their own hair live in your own room. So they're like chia pet beetle heads. I wonder if you can get those on eBay. Increase your bust line. I've never actually seen one. I've just seen this ad. And I reproduced this ad in the Sophisticate, a magazine I put out. A lot of the stuff in these magazines I reused in the Sophisticate. Here's an article about Nancy Culp. The predatory spinster of CBS's Beverly Hillbillies is actually more of a gay divorcee than an old maid. Look at that. Are they being kind of subtle here with the gay divorcee? But someone's drawn with pencil all over this. Look. See all the pencil? They were just having fun drawing pencil on black ink. Either that or they had a crush on Nancy Culp. I don't think so. Yeah, Ryan O'Neal was a heartthrob. Yeesh. Yeah. You ever see Paper Moon? That's a good movie. Barry Lyndon. He had a reputation for being kind of violent. Okay. What else do I have in this box? I've got a lot more teen magazines. These are just like some overflow, I think. I think I may have done a video showing some of my teen magazines. I don't know. TV Star Parade. Oh, this is the really good one. It's got the TV horror host in it. TV's Nightmares. It's got Tarantula Ghoul. The Tarantula Ghoul put out some great records. One's called Graveyard Rock and another one's called King Kong. Look up those songs on YouTube. But yeah, that's her, Tarantula Ghoul. She was kind of like a vampira. And Dr. Lucifer, she was out of Portland from KPTV. And then Dr. Lucifer was from Baltimore on WBAL TV. This guy here. And then, oh, there he is with his family. And Gorgon was local. He was Fort Worth from KFJZ TV. That's Channel 5, Gorgon. He played the late night horror show host, but he was also Icky Twerp in the mornings, maybe in the afternoon too. He had Slam Bang Theater where he played the Three Stooges in comics, and then there's Zachary out of New York. He's the most famous just because New York is the biggest market. Milton, what is out of Peoria. Yeah. So that's the cool thing about this issue. So if you're trying to get this, it's TV Star. This issue of TV Star Parade from give you the in case you want to look it up. February 1959. If you want to get a copy of it off eBay or something. Shit, man. This thing, the cover's completely off on this one. Twiggy exclusive. It's got Zip Zap Zowie. It's Batgirl though. So, look, you can be a stenotype operator. Remember in Grease, that song Beauty School Dropout says you can go for your diploma and join a steno pool. Go back to high school and you can do that. Oh, an ad for a Ouija board. There. How about that? Let's find what they're talking about with Batgirl. Success hasn't spoiled Dave Clark. It was weird. Dave Clark was huge, and then when CDs came out, he didn't want to release his music. He had enough money. He just didn't want to release the music, and people put out bootlegs, and it's like finally he put out it was weird how he was holding on to it. Maybe he wasn't proud of it or something. Twiggy was beautiful. I gotta find this Batgirl thing, what it's about. Oh, look, Leonard Nimoy. A little out of this world. Oh, look in the table of contents. Look at the picture of Cher. Leaping Lizards, it's Batgirl, page 40. Oh, okay. They're introducing Yvonne Craig. All right. Screen Parade. Oh, it's got a Dark Shadows article. Jonathan Frid. I pity the women who love me. I wonder why. Sometimes you can read between the lines. Someone tore something out here. They must have liked the picture, but it's like a cave. This must have been a cave girl. She couldn't find scissors. Or maybe Cookie Monster got hungry with that page. Might have been a picture of a cookie on that page. Okay. All right. This song could be copywritten. This has got a horrible tear in it. Look at this ad. The text is where the text is. Wait, what was that? Ooh, a David Bowie article. I don't want my son to be what I've been. Yeah, these are not in good shape. I already read that. Oh, an issue of Cream. The Booze Revolution. This one's got a address label. Rocky Rose, 4816 Allendale, Fort Worth, Texas. Rocky Rose. That has to be like a rock and roll name. Can't be a real name, could it? I guess it could be. Rocky Rose. I gotta look that address up. 4816 Allendale. Yeah, Cream Magazine. Alright, what else is in this box? Oh, I have Kicks Magazine #1. I didn't know that. I didn't know I had Kicks Magazine #1. I might have a complete run then. This is Billy Miller and Miriam Lena's magazine. It's wonderfully written. It later was more slick than this, but they were huge record collectors, and they formed Norton Records. And Miriam Lena was the original drummer for the Cramps, and they had a band called the A-Bones. And Billy Miller passed away, but Miriam Lena's still around. Here's this is 1980s stuff. Nostalgia for 60s garage rock bands. You know, all kinds of ads for the bands and stuff. So therefore it's in the same box with the actual 60s magazines. What we got here? A magazine called All Right. And this magazine is from summer of '94. Yeah, back when people put out fanzines, right before the internet kind of came along. Fanzines were the thing. I've got 2 copies of this next issue with the Trash Women and Chrome Cranks. This woman was in some of the Cramps videos in the background. She's got a cool tiki bar in the background there. Southern Culture on the Skids. That's a really good band. You should look them up. I saw them live. Lots of record reviews, interviews. Here's the Trash Woman. The Croft Super Show, Iron-On Transfers. So, these are potential t-shirts you could make. You could have an Electro Woman t-shirt. I guess they're still good. Oh yeah, someone just put up something on YouTube. I just saw the ad, the little thing flash across the top that Whole Foods is starting to you're going to be able to buy your groceries by waving your hand across a scanner, and it'll read I guess your palm and take away money from your bank account, which is basically what the Bible predicted, the mark of the beast. Oh well. Seems like we're well, we don't get into politics here on the Grottu Love channel. What is this? October 1994 Mouth to Mouth magazine. It's got Wolverine on the cover. I guess because that was on television at the time. It's just like a culture magazine. It's weird. 94, right before the internet took over our lives, and magazines still existed. I don't know. Oh, here's some Marvel horror. Here's The Haunt of Horror number 2. I think number 1 was it. Well, I've got number 1. I think it has a werewolf cover. But Haunt of Horror originally was a little digest-sized pulp that Marvel put out. And then I think they restarted the title as a magazine-sized thing with comics, you know. Lots of exorcism stuff in here. Yeah. Here's Haunt of Horror number 3. That's Satana, the devil's daughter. She was the sister of the son of Satan. And they tried to turn her into like a Vampirella type character, but yeah, that was their goal at least. Devil stuff was real big there for a while. She's got a cover here. I gotta get all this stuff bagged and boarded. I got 2 copies of this one because I just thought it was a cool character. Either that or I just accidentally got 2 copies. That's probably more likely the case. And the other character was Lilith, the daughter of Dracula. Of course, Lilith is supposed to, there's supposed to be, you know, things that were supposed to be included in the Bible that weren't put into the Bible, and there's supposed to be that there was another woman before Eve named Lilith, and basically Adam's first wife, and that was evil. I don't know. Here's Dracula Lives number 1, which is a amazing cover. I always thought it was an amazing cover. All my other Dracula Lives are in another box. I've got to get everything together instead of all around different places. Here's Vampire Tales. I know I've got a complete run of all of this stuff, but it's in different boxes. And then therefore, I forget what I own, and I wind up buying more copies and stuff, you know. There's Morbius. Everyone's speculating because they've got a movie coming out that'll probably be horrible. I never saw but a few minutes of that Venom movie. I don't know, was it any good? I don't really care about Venom without Spider-Man, and I never read Spider-Man comics when Venom was around. That's just a different era. I was reading I think Venom came along in the late 80s. And I was more reading Spider-Man in the 70s and early 80s. And then loving the stuff from the 60s. But, so I know Morbius, but I don't think they're gonna do it right. You know, I mean, they'll probably make some brief reference to Spider-Man, but I just don't like Sony trying to do their own Spider-Man stuff. Well, so, shit. What did I just show you? Okay. Morbius, the living vampire, slays again. I need better light. Perhaps this will be better light. Perhaps not. Yeah, Vampire Tales. Good magazine. Introducing Blade the Vampire Slayer. It's not his first appearance, but it's his first appearance in Vampire Tales. The Brotherhood of Judas. That sure was a lot of demonic stuff in Marvel. I mean, like a lot. That was one thing about the 70s. This devil stuff was kind of everywhere. Monsters Unleashed #1. It's weird how they tried to get a little bit of color in there. I bought this at a later date. I really should have I should be doing this in the other room where I have better lighting. Monsters Unleashed 2 is in another box, I know. That my mom let me buy Monsters Unleashed #2. That was the one with Frankenstein's monster on the cover. And then, you know, my mom wouldn't let me buy a lot of monster magazines, but she let me buy Monsters Unleashed. I guess it looked more harmless than others. There's Tigra. It must have looked more harmless to her. There's number 11. All the others are in the other room. 10. Okay, here's 9. Not in the right order.